Hey, it's a brand new week and we're so excited to spend it with you. It's Cass and Keen, your two favorite pups in our floating home splash house, still making our way up the East Coast. This week we run into a few surprises, a little trouble, a squall, and maybe, just maybe, I finally get that Mexican food that I haven't stopped talking about. Let's dive in. Last time you saw us, it was all fun and games. The girls were running around and we certainly were enjoying life on a boat. That was until I looked up. So I just woke up and noticed that that line is shredded. I'm assuming it happened when we did the big crossing. There must have been tension somewhere, or I don't know if the mainsail was on it. It must have happened at night when we were out still. We haven't put the mainsail up since then, so that's not great. Now I don't know that we'll be able to, I think we're gonna have to do the ICW all the way back now, because I don't think we can put the sails up with that.
Well, that's a real bummer, and we'll have to deal with that as soon as possible, but we got to keep moving if we want to make it back in time for wedding season. So we're approaching the LB Knox Bridge. We got a little bit of a traffic jam. We got 2 trawlers ahead of us and 2 trawlers behind us. But the first trawler was kind enough to call the bridge opening for all of us. So we are just waiting on the bridge to open now. So yeah, pretty uneventful day other than this morning we discovered our boom topping lift. We don't know when it happened, but it has become shredded. So we need to get that repaired. We're planning on going up to St. Augustine today. I'm not sure if we'll make it since the current against us is pretty strong and we're not able to move very fast, but hoping to make it to St. Augustine's. And I've already contacted a boat yard up there that said they can do the repairs, but I'm waiting on the boat yard manager to call me back and see if they have everything they need to be able to do it and hopefully be able to do it by tomorrow. But yeah, we definitely want to get that taken care of before we make it back to North Carolina before next season, so we know it's safe. We've been through about 35 bridges and seen about 85 dolphins since being in the ICW, which is crazy. The ICW is full of dolphins. So if you ever need to come through the ICW, expect dolphins and have that camera ready. They're always awesome to watch, and it's definitely nice on the ICW since there's not a whole lot to do.
I saw our first manatee.
Yep, seen a couple manatees now, and it is really hot. We have no wind, and we miss being on the ocean for that nice breeze every day.
This is where that isinglass is, and I just folded it up. Probably not a long-term solution. We should probably take it down, but when it rains, it is so nice to have something there. So we'll see, but for now, your girl needs a breeze. There's an old saying, boat stands for break out another 1,000, and we're really hoping that fixing this topping lift doesn't prove it to be true. Still, it's hard to complain when we're gliding along the ICW, surrounded by sunshine and dolphins. Sure, it's hot, but that's just part of the adventure. You can't say
So sorry. We decided to move to the outside as we were getting tired sitting behind the helm, and the weather had been nice all day. And when it's nice outside, you gotta take advantage and do some much needed laundry that everyone loves to do, especially by hand.
like our glamorous life. Washing the sheets.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Fun fact, we actually own a washing machine. We bought it before we even bought the boat, but we still haven't installed it. Hence the hand washing you're witnessing. So Keenan, how about this? If this video hits 5,000 views, can we finally install the washing machine? To be fair, it's a 220 volt and our boat runs on 110, so yeah, the wiring is a bit intimidating. But for season 2, it's gotta happen. But back to the real problem at hand. When we were in St. Augustine, we did try to get someone to look at our topping lift, but unfortunately no one was available for a few days. and we're just trying to make it up the coast. So we haven't gotten that fixed yet, but we're keeping the mainsail down, and
we got the boom nice and tight.
Yeah, the boom is nice and tight, so it's not swinging around. There also hasn't been waves or anything out in the ocean. Like, it's been pretty chill both days. So hopefully that continues to be fine until we get to North Carolina and we can take the time to fix it. Okay guys, we're in the Amelia Sound. We are getting ready to head out the inlet, and the Coast Guard just pulled up next to our boat, and there's a ballistic submarine that is entering. So we are not allowed to leave, and I'm hoping that we get to see it. I don't know that we will. It's pretty deep right here. It's like 58 feet, but if they pop up, that would be pretty cool. Keenan also didn't have pants on when the Coast Guard was coming, so I was quickly throwing. He had on boxers, but that was just really funny. They're like pulling up and he's like shimmying on a bathing suit. It's out. You can see it. Is that weird? Look at that. That's crazy. This morning was definitely one for the books. Something I had never seen before, a nuclear submarine. The girls, of course, were completely unimpressed, but watching the Coast Guard try to corral a bunch of boaters who had already started their run out the inlet was pretty entertaining, to say the least. The whole thing set us back about an hour, but honestly, it was totally worth it. What a detour. That was pretty cool. What'd you think?
Yeah, it was an interesting start to the morning. Wasn't expecting to see a submarine and a bunch of security boats behind it, but yeah, pretty cool start.
Keenan was in the military, so maybe he doesn't think this is cool.
Thank you, Coast Guard. You have a great day.
It was cool.
No, it's definitely entertaining for sure.
Yeah, like not everyone gets to see something like this. It's a nuclear submarine. That's pretty cool.
I wasn't expecting to get stopped on my morning shift in my boxers.
Coming out of Amelia River, Sky to the Coast Guard office.
Let's get into it, man.
And back to the ocean.
We're off. Just like that. Yesterday we decided to go on the outside and jump from St. Augustine up here to Amelia Sound. And today it's basically dead out on the water. It looks like 1.5 foot waves and pretty light wind, but should be calm out there for us to just do a straight shot. It's a lot more enjoyable and chill sailing on the outside than sitting at the helm all day in the ICW. So we're gonna do that and hopefully make it up to Darien, Georgia area today.
There's a mad dash of boats leaving the inlet now. Along with everyone else, we made our way out of the inlet, and then we had to get to our never-ending to-do list, which definitely consisted of calling every marina along the coast of North Carolina, just trying to find a place for Splash House.
Morning, I'm calling to see if you guys have any slips available. I'm trying to find a long-term slip for a 38-foot catamaran.
What email did you get?
We got welcome to the YouTube Partner Program.
Woohoo! Just a little over a month of YouTube and got into the program. Good job.
In hindsight, we should have requested dock space in a marina before we left for the season. We didn't realize marinas would fill up so fast, so most of the marinas we reached out to didn't have space for us when we tried. Luckily, one of the first marinas we researched ended up having space for us, even though it was a little further north than we thought we would keep the boat.
We are still just making our way back to North Carolina. We hit South Carolina today, so we are making much quicker progress than we did on the way down to Florida. So we're actually gonna treat ourselves, and we're stopping in Beaufort tonight. We didn't stop there on the way down. And just excited to explore. We're gonna spend the day off the boat tomorrow, get the girls off the boat, run around, go out to eat. We're out of food. Last night for dinner we had rice.
Yeah, I'm excited to get some real food.
So we need some real food on this boat. But it's been so good. It's been pretty chill every day. We've gone on the outside, and I think we're just so much more comfortable than we were when we made our way down. And I think we're seeing that with just how quickly we're making our way back up. But also, it's been great weather, which helps a lot. So
yeah, we've been able to do most of it on the outside, so we don't have to sit behind the helm all day in the ICW.
That's why it's been pretty chill. We haven't filmed a ton besides some B-roll shots I'm sure you guys are seeing, but it's pretty chill when you're out in the ocean and you don't have to be stuck at the helm all day. You can work on other things, edit, stuff like that. So it's been good. And next stop is Beaufort, South Carolina. I think at this point the days are really starting to blend together, but you get the idea. We're just making our way home and most days are pretty uneventful. Still, there's something so beautiful about the simplicity of life on a sailboat. The pace slows down and you really just live in the moment, focusing on where you are right now instead of what's next. We've captured a few clips along the way that we'd love to share, little glimpses of the quiet magic that happens between point A and point B, because even when nothing big is happening, there's always something special out here on the water. Okay, maybe I made that look a little too dreamy. This is reality. Definitely rolling into a storm. That's no fun. But at least we're gonna be on the inside when it hits. We're almost there, but anytime we're moving into storms like that, it just makes me uncomfortable. So trying not to pay attention to it, and I know we're gonna be fine. I'm glad we're going in, but it does just stress me out.
171.
What's happening?
Our apparent wind's 192. I think our wind instrument's a little messed up.
No, we're in that bad of a storm.
We're in a serious hurricane right now.
Uh-oh, I feel the raindrops. It looks a little ominous. We just wanted to enjoy some time off the boat, but you know, hopefully it just passes by. Well, before we get too far out with the storm on the way, we thought we'd check for a nearby anchorage. Safety first with 2 rookies in charge. Okay, we just found an anchorage. It's a little bit closer. I think we're gonna stop and see if the storm will pass before we're like in the middle of it. We're seeing some lightning, so just trying to make the best decision and wondering.
It's sunny over there.
Yeah, it's very sunny over here, just exactly where we're going is where the storm is passing through. So we think we'll just stop, let it pass through, and then keep going if it's not too late. Views like this definitely intimidate the heck out of me. So we just looked at the radar. I don't think we actually are going to anchor now. It's pushing away from us, sort of. It's like coming in front of us where we are right now, so we're gonna let it keep creeping away and we might creep behind it, but we're just gonna hang out here for a second and just try to make the best decision. Keenan has created a monster. Oh, you threw it?
2 monsters.
2 little monsters who love apples when Dad eats an apple. It's looking much better. Already cleared up. Blue skies. Pulling into Beaufort. Woohoo! What do you think, honey girl? Why is your tail tucked? Her tail may be tucked, but really she should be excited because now that we arrived in Beaufort, it's time to get off the dang boat. Got off just in time for a perfect dinghy ride in the sunset. Does it get any better than this? Where are we
prom
headed?
night.
It's prom. Me and Keenan and I actually went to prom together, so it's cute that it's prom. We're going on a date, not prom. All right, guys, we are headed to a date night. We haven't eaten out. Why do we always talk about eating out? We just love food. We're out of food.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go get some food at
Because
Lost
we've been
Local.
in survival mode on the boat.
We're gonna go get a food at Lost Local is what it's called. It has tacos, which is our favorite.
And it's prom night here in
It's
Beaufort.
prom night. Me and
South
Keenan
Carolina.
went to prom together, if you didn't know. High school sweethearts. So we're not going to prom, but we already went to dinner. And that's just as fun. Woohoo! Tacos.
Maybe,
No, what? I'm going on a date with Castaway.
yeah, maybe they got a barber around here.
He doesn't have, he was going to try to trim his beard, and we don't have trimmers.
Well,
so,
if we have trimmers, they aren't working.
So yeah, just this lovely man. Y'all, after talking about Mexican food for what feels like forever, I finally got it. Hawaiian and carnitas for me, and carnitas and chicken for Keenan. Dreams really do come true, and let me tell you, this food hit the spot. Would definitely recommend.
How's the carnitas?
That's really good. Okay, you're up. Some of it's just gonna fall out.
This is a proper taco. I mean, that's a proper taco.
Is it good? Where to now?
Time for Kill Wins. It's
Dessert after a date, always.
You can never go wrong with Kill Wins at the beach.
How is it?
It's so good. Kill Wins is always money. Cheers.
Well, that's it for this week's episode. Huge thank you to everyone who's been following along. Y'all make this journey even more fun. We've been having a blast chatting with some of you over on Instagram and through email, so if you haven't yet, come hang out with us at @SailingSplashHouse for real-time updates and even more doggy content. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next week for more East Coast chaos. Who knows, we finally might even make it home.
Thanks for watching!